chapter 10. And for chapter 10, we are just doing a complete review of what we did with chapter 9. It's more multiplication, the 9's times tables, and I think at the beginning, I think for 9, they did only a few of the 9 times tables, but over here they're going to continue. So, and if you look at the setup here, you can see that it's the same thing that I said before. If you just know your 9 factors, and then this is very easy if you follow my method. So 9 times tables, the factors of 9 first are 0 plus 9, 1 plus 8, 2 plus 7, 3 plus 6, and 4 plus 5. Okay, those are all the numbers that you can add up to get to 9. So when you're doing your 9 times tables, for example, 9 times 4, you look and you see what is the number that's being multiplied by 9, and that number is 4. And you do the number before 4 when you're counting, or 4 minus 1, and that gives you 3. So then you just know your factors, and you know that here's the 3. The number next to it that also equals 9 is 6. And a good way to check your work if you're still learning your 9 factors is to say, is 3 plus 6 equal to 9? And if it is, then you're probably right if your first number to your answer is 1 less than 4. Is 1 less than the number that you're multiplying by 9. Okay, same thing we'll do over here. We'll go to 9 times 8. We're multiplying 8 by 9. So we do the number 8 minus 1 is 7. And then we do 7 plus 2 is going to give us the 9. So it's 72. So that's how you do all of your 9s, and you'll just never forget them. If you know this little method, then you will always know your 9s, because it's just 8 minus 1 gives us this 2. I mean the 7. 8 minus 1 gives us the 7. And then 7 plus 2 gives us 9. So that's how we do our 9s. Okay? Let me see what else we have in chapter 10. Okay, we have something that says, over here it says 9 counted 0 times. And we did this earlier in multiplication class, where every time it says counted, that means times tables. Okay, so if we have 9 counted means times tables, 0 times, then that's what our equation is. 9 counted is right here, 0 times, it's 0. So anytime you see counted, it just means multiply. Okay, let me see if I see anything different. I think this is all just multiplication. If you use the method I showed you, then the 9 should be very straightforward. And then sometimes you'll see things like this, where you'll see some review, like this one right here, where it says 10 times 2, and that one is 20. So 10 times 2 is 20. So we're doing the 9s, but every now and again they will throw in some review. Okay, so. And then over here we have the unknowns, and what we did for the unknowns is the same thing we're going to do again. We do 9 times, well, that doesn't say 9 times, that says number 9 on page 139. Page 139. Number 9 says 9x equals 54. Okay, so when we have that, 9x equals 54, and then we can just think of that as 9 times x equals 54, or we can say 9 times an unknown, which is the letter x, equals 54. Okay, and then we know that whatever this is going to be, this number, this is so much easier if we use the method that I taught you guys, because we just do whatever this number is. That means that, remember, we subtracted 1 to get the first digit. So we know that's 6, because 6 minus 1 is going to give us that 5. So we know 9 times 6 is 54. So then x equals 6. Okay? And what I tell my students in the classroom is too, this 9 came down here, this 54 came down here, so this x that we're solving for, it has to go somewhere as well, and this is the unknown. Unknown, the blank also means unknown. So when we go to put x equals, we put whatever we fill into that blank. Okay. Okay. Okay, if you guys have any questions, then let me know. Everything else is pretty much just review of what we've already gone over. So if you have anything else that you need help on or any questions, please just message me on Slack and I'll get back to you. Thanks. Bye.